Stafford, and we are here in the Tour Mods. It's been a long time since we've been in the Tour Mods, and we're here in a Nick-hosted event. 100 laps here at Stafford, very tough but fun track. Open setup as well, but I am using the setup that Kyle shared. Seems pretty good. It's pretty loose to start with, but I think that'll be good later. No tire changes available, and we only have one lap in qualifying here. He kind of messed it up, setting it up.
Green, green, green.
That was not a good run to the line either, as I crossed over the white line. Very loose to start with. We just need to be careful here. I was 4th fastest in practice. We'll see if we can carry something over here. I don't know. This doesn't feel very quick. A little bit better through 1 and 2, or 3 and 4 there. 283. I'm actually happy with that. Puts us P4 right where we were. But we're going to fall a little bit. I didn't take that as aggressive as I probably could have, and probably was in practice, just because we only had one lap. And I did not want to spin, because I was getting very, very loose in turn 1. But we got a good field here. We got like 24 cars. So that will be fun. No tire changes. I think I said that. So you got the full 100 laps on the same set. So you won't really need to pit unless you get damage. And hopefully we don't. And we are dropping real far. A lot of people in the low 2s and the 1s and the O's. Nick goes a 126. Billy up there with an 086. Kyle, who I assume is running the same setup, since this is the one he shared, with an 074, but he might have a qualifying setup. But I ran quicker than I did in practice, but I think the track cooled off a little bit and there was quite a bit more grip, and I just didn't attack it as much as I should have. Nick King saying he's slow. He ran an 217 with a 6th place run there. It's pretty good. Steven up on pole right now with an 025. We are P10, starting on the outside. I think we're getting ready to go. There might be somebody out there. No? It says everybody's done. But it's not advancing quite yet for some reason. I need to turn this fan up just one. Hold on 1 second. Alright. Some good racing in the practice as well. I was getting some practice around other cars and making sure I could get off the corner with people on my outside. It's very tough. Very tough to see off the corner, especially with somebody on your outside, but we shouldn't have any trouble, I don't think. Okay, I think qualifying's over, or ending soon. I don't know why we're waiting here. I don't know who we're waiting on. Kyle has a spotter that doesn't have a checkered flag. Maybe it's holding it up because of that, which is a bug. That should be fixed. Because if he's not in a car, we shouldn't have to wait. But maybe it's just a thing for hosted that it goes through the full 5 minutes for whatever he had it set up. Hopefully this will be a fun one. Cautions are on. I think they count for laps as well. Let me see if I can figure out the rules. I think they count, but they're going to be shortened. And we do have green, white checkers, so I need to check fuel. I think he doesn't care if we show it. I assume that's fine on fuel. We probably could have dropped that. 16 gallons on fuel, 14.6. I didn't even look at that. We have to pit for fuel. That's going to stink. Let's go ahead and put another gallon in it. 15 or 16, unlimited green, white checkers. We should be okay. We should be able to save. And the pace will slow down as the tires wear. I think we'll be fine. Let's just leave it how it is. We're starting 10th, I think. We are. Yep. You got Brandon just ahead of us.
On the outside row now. You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
I'm going to put another gallon in it. Don't get going yet. Don't get going yet. I want to be doubly extra sure. Okay. That puts us at 103 laps, according to that. I didn't want to be too close.
2,673, waiting on the final car's grid.
Whew. Just got back in time. Hopefully we'll have a fun race here. Gotta be real patient at the start with. It's gonna be loose. We just need to wait for it to come to us. Plus, we need to take care of the tires because we don't have another set. But we got Dan just to our inside there and Chad just ahead of him. With Alan just ahead of him, it looks like. The 9 car of David is right behind us, I believe. Or maybe that's a Leighton. Can't tell. On the outside here in turn 1 is going to be very slick on entry. Need to be very careful. Need to watch the big stack up in traffic here. This is a long race. We just need to be patient with it. We can get some laps going. Should be pretty good. Also starting this fairly late, and I don't think Stafford has lights still. I don't think it'll be a problem, but that could get interesting.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
He changed the restarts to double file. Sometimes that doesn't work, I've noticed in the hosted events. But I think they might have already been. I don't know. Either way, hopefully there's just no cautions. I guess we'll start in first gear. There's only 2 gears in this thing. Coming to the green here. 100 laps here at Stafford. Should be a fun test.
Green, green, green.
Get stacked up on the bottom just a little bit.
Got one inside.
Brandon jumps to the inside.
Still there.
The preferred groove.
All clear, all
We
clear.
need clear Chad on the outside.
Got one inside.
Could have dove down there, but it would have been stacked up. I didn't want to cut it too close.
Still there. Hold the line.
But up here is not the best for saving tires, that's for sure.
Hold the line. Stay high. Clear low.
Duck in here behind Chad, see if we can get around Nick King. Be really careful touching that white line. I got very loose multiple times down there.
Got one outside.
Mostly middle of the corner and exit. On entry, it's not terrible. Helps get some rotation. It's going to be really good
Clear high. That was your box.
later in the race once it starts getting tight. We moved up to P8 though. Make sure I unmute them. Just in case. Alright. We're settled in. Billy up there is blinking, I believe. Somebody is. Somebody's letting them by. That might be Nick. I think he's in that red car.
That was your box. Lack of the session.
Had some huge tornadoes go through the Omaha area. I was wondering if Nick was going to have power to run this race. But it seems like they stayed north of his area, I believe. Most of them missed downtown Omaha, but there was one on the north side that was pretty dang significant. Touched that white line. P1 just at the fastest lap. We got Dan just behind us. Ooh. Make sure we're not running into the back of Chad on entry. I was overdriving it quite a bit in practice. There's a couple times I nearly ran into the back of somebody. But this thing has just so much grip, it's hard not to just chuck it in there. Obviously not good for the tires doing that. Got loose that time. We're gonna try and oh, and Brandon just caught that white line and got super loose, and he went head on into the wall almost. He could have quite a bit of damage from that.
Still there.
Right front damage.
Stay low.
He got the line right there, and it just snapped on him, and he corrected straight up into the wall. He looks like he's okay. I didn't see how hard he hit it. There was cars in front of me. The angle he was going at looked pretty bad. It must not have been as bad as that. He's still going. That gives us another spot, puts us on the inside for a restart. And Nick, who was ahead of that, is pretty far ahead now. Not having to check up. Ooh, Chad nearly caught that wall on exit.
Got one outside.
Gave us tons of room right there.
Clear high. Clear high.
Very nice of him. They got him stuck on the outside too. I feel bad, but he kind of got a bad push. We had the momentum on the inside. I was just going to show my nose, but I would have understood if he got back in front of us on entry. I completely missed the corner. Should be able to get a good exit though. Watch that white line. Got Alan here just ahead of us, then Nick is 2 seconds ahead with Billy just ahead of him. And a big long line of cars just behind us. We've got a little gap to Brandon now. Hopefully we can keep extending that. Ooh, big push out of 4 we just got randomly. That's going to be bad if that continues. Still green, which is good. Hopefully this goes green the whole way. See if we can set something up on Alan. Take a look to his inside. He leaves us the lane.
Still there.
Make sure we don't get loose on his inside.
Still there. Good job, man. You're up a bit. You're clear high. Clear high.
Puts us P5. Did somebody ahead of us drop out? Thought we were in 7th behind Alan. Maybe I was behind Chad. We were in 7th. Make the pass there. Brandon gets around him as well.
Go ahead, Shane.
Go get him.
I'm not feeling so good out of 3 and 4 as we grab the wall randomly there on entry to 1. I don't usually do that into 1. I usually do it into 3.
I'm burned. I'll burn my right rear up trying to keep up with everybody.
Might be burning my right front up. I was burning the right rear in practice. Now it's really tight. I think it's because I haven't pushed so hard at the beginning and that hasn't got me too slidey. Hopefully we keep the grip on it at least and just keep it out of the wall. On exit.
Outside. Still there? Hold your line.
Get around the 18. He holds his line, gives us the bottom. Thank you.
8.296.
Billy has gotten around Steven up ahead. And Nick has about caught him. I don't know if we can gain on these guys or not. Plus we don't have a ton of room behind us still. Looks like we are catching up a little bit. And then I got on the apron. I had to tiptoe it there. On exit. Don't want to get too slidey yet. It's probably okay now, but we saw people lose it at the beginning. Brandon got a big lose moment. I don't want to do that same thing. Got Peter here. He's a lap down. I think Nick was running a modified version, or he was running some different set. I don't know if it was a modified version of Kyle's set or what. But he said over text that he thought it would probably end up getting too tight. So hopefully he tightened up Kyle's set and then we should have better turn. I just left it default, whatever he shared. Oh my gosh. Caught that white line on entry and that thing just pitched. Very touchy. Gotta be very careful.
0.301.
I'm entering way too shallow into one. I've been doing that the whole time.
Got one outside.
Either gives us the bottom,
On the high side. You're clear high. Clear
we
high.
get around them without any trouble. Can we track down Nick? Not going to be easy. That's the lead group right there, just ahead of them. There's our favorite wall to hit. I don't know if we're catching them, but if they start racing real hard there, should give us a chance to catch up. Watch the wall. That was nearly a bad hit. Okay, we gained a little bit of time there as they were getting around James. Got a nice gap to Brandon now.
The lead is sit on 8.305.
Need these three to start racing each other, or at least go too wide. That'll really slow them down and give us a really good chance to catch back up. Still green though. This has been very fun. Have to be kind of precise through the corners to not get it loose or push up into the wall. It's a pretty challenging little combo here. But of course, it's one of the best combos that you'll find. We get a caution, we will be on the inside at the moment. There's that white line. .3. Still not even to halfway yet. Lots of time. We just keep taking care of our tires. They're going to keep hitting lap traffic, which could slow them down.
I'll say hi, Billy.
You just got to be nice and calm and smooth. We're working around some lap cars right now.
The lead is sit on 8.305.
I'm going to be stuck on the outside.
Inside. Clear low. Clear
James
low.
backs
Got
off
one
for us.
outside.
Much appreciated there.
All clear. All
He got
clear.
loose and was going to be on the inside of Rick. So I had to take my car to the outside, but then he backed off, and that allowed us to enter the corner as normal.
All right, man, that car is
We
flat
didn't
now.
lose much time at all, if any.
Outside. All clear. All clear.
0.9 now, we're within a second. Get around Raymond. See if we can get him on the exit of 4. No, not quite.
All right, man, that car is flat down. You got one outside. All clear. All clear.
We get around him there.
That car is a lap down.
Oh, watch the white line, that's sketchy.
You got one outside. Stay low. There's a
Oh, big push.
You're clear high. Clear high.
That was not very good. This is just for second place. Billy, right there ahead of Steven. The leader must be long gone. I don't know who that could be. Maybe Kyle. I think we do have brake bias we could mess with if we want. I don't feel like,
5, 7.
now that there's no cars ahead of him, we're not really catching up, but Billy got a bad push out of 4 that time. That gets them too wide, at least for a second. I think we'll end up catching up, but I don't know if we'll be able to make a pass. Brandon has kept pace with us the whole time pretty much. He's still 0.8 back.
All right, we're halfway to the finish.
Halfway, all green so far. Steven looking for the pass on Billy. Nick looking to follow him. Nick all the way on the flat, but doesn't get loose on him. Maybe a good thing that he set his car up a little tighter if it allows him to run the flat consistently. Like I just got a big wiggle there. Now we gotta try and set something up. I don't know if we'll be able to. Ooh, Nick caught the white line there, got a big wiggle.
The leader just did up 18.3.
Ooh, that was scary. I wanted to go a bit higher to try and set something up, but that was a little too high there. Ooh, Billy, big push up into the wall.
Stay
Ooh,
low. You're clear high. Clear high.
we cleared him, barely. I was all over the place. Alright, see if we can track Nick back down.
You're
And
fourth
Steven. That puts us P4. They got clear track ahead of them now that they got around
place. That car is flat down.
Trip in the 6. He goes way wide for us. Thank you.
You're clear high. Clear high.
Billy, I think, pushed too hard too early. He's fallen off now. Just a little bit. Hopefully he'll keep Brandon at bay for a bit. There's that white line. I don't think I have anything for these two. They're driving away from me.
The leader just did a 18.448.
Unfortunately, they don't have traffic to slow them down. I might just be falling off now. Don't feel near as quick as I was 10 laps ago even. And I keep, because I cannot judge the right sides of these cars, I keep going a little too wide and smacking that wall a bit. Since we've gotten around Billy, we really haven't been able to do much. We haven't really pulled away from him too much either. More lap traffic there. May give us an opportunity, but I think it's just one car. There's the wall. We don't hit it very hard though, so it doesn't hurt us.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
That was sketchy. Catching that white line.
Outside.
He leaves us the lane. Thank you. 1.2 to Nick now. He needs to start racing Steven. Then we might have a chance to catch up a little bit. I don't know. It'll be too much. Just do not quite have the speed. And this is one of Nick's best tracks, so I don't know if we've ever beat him here. Ooh, okay. Big loose right there. And right there. Cool down the right rear. We got somebody around, Brett, in the grass. No yellow. Nick looking to make a pass on Steven. Can't quite set it up. We're almost 30 to go. Now's the time for me to push, but I'm really pushing as hard as I can here.
That car is a lap down.
Careful of the wall. Might just need to enter turn one a bit higher and then turn down and get a good run out. Or at least slide up like that. It's kind of the line I was running in practice.
The leader did a 18.349.
18.3 from the leader. We're doing 18.4s. I think it's Kyle up front. If it is, he is crazy fast.
Outside.
Leaves the bottom open for us. Steven letting Nick go. That's not going to slow either of them down. But that was probably the point. We still gain a bit of time on them, but not much. I think I need to start going hard if I can. I don't know if I can. don't know if that run out of the corner is really doing much for us. Not really catching either of them. .7. Either to be a yellow, give us a chance, or we're in 4th, that'll put us on the outside, which I don't think we want.
The leader just did a 18.515.
Trying to be smooth and get good exits. Steven got held up just a bit right there. Not too bad though. Oh, and we do get a caution.
Sorry, that's on me.
Interesting. Got somebody wrecked here in 2. That is interesting. Probably does not play into our favor because now we're going to be on the outside 2nd row. It might give Brandon a chance to finally get around us.
Road is now open. We have 20 laps to go at the line.
Be about a 20-lap shootout. That was a good run. 80 laps.
The car looks fine. No damage to report.
No damage. Let's cool these tires off a little bit. What's the brake bias at?
Car 88. Got the
I don't
lucky
know.
dog. Let it by on the outside.
Fuel-wise, we're just to the good. I'm glad I put that extra gallon in it. I'm going to actually save just a little bit right here. Because if we get green, white checkers, might be sketchy. Nick is in 2nd now, so he's going to be outside front row. And right in front of us, so that will be interesting. I just hope we can hold on to 4th.
Past the 82. Past the.
Gotta go around the lap cars here. There's a whole bunch of lap cars.
Past the 19. Past the.
For some reason.
8. Past the 44. Past the 39. Past the.
I guess because where the caution came out, I don't think he lapped that many people, but maybe he did. Well, the leader might have. It is Kyle in the lead. He was so far ahead, he might have lapped a whole bunch of people. That's like up to 12th, who's a lap down now. See, is it double file?
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man.
It
Line up
indeed
on the
is.
outside row now.
You gotta be careful up here. Have not been on the outside of somebody since the very beginning. So we need to not chuck it into the corner and wreck everybody, but I also don't want to lose up or lose too much up here.
Green flag, green flag.
Get a good start.
Inside. The
I
lead
just
is up
completely blow it.
36.7.
It's going to get us a decent exit still, though.
Stay high. All clear, all clear. Inside. Still there. Hold your line.
See if we can clear Brandon or hit the wall. Ooh, that was scary.
Stay high.
Brandon overdrove it, so did I. We're stuck side by side. He's probably going to be able to clear me.
Stay high.
Unfortunately, I'm just so bad out of 4.
All clear, all clear. Got one inside.
Hopefully clear Billy back here.
Hold your line.
No, we're too crap on the outside. Which is what I was afraid of.
Still there. Clear low, clear low.
Just got clear of them, barely.
All clear, all clear.
Slot back into 5th. See if we can keep pace with Brandon. Maybe if there's another restart, we'll have the advantage. Almost thought we could hold off Steven on the inside, but then we just started getting stupid tight. I don't think we have anything for Brandon now either. At least we held Billy off, able to stay in 5th.
To go.
10 laps to go.
The leader did on 18.116.
Oh my gosh, that's not what we needed. We were gaining on him. Still don't have any grip down there, unfortunately. It'd be really nice if we could use that. Trying to get it off the corner. We're right on him. Just don't know if we can get a good enough run to make this happen. He's better out of 4. I'm just ridiculously tight out of 4. Yeah, he's better out of both corners. I can't get it to turn anywhere. Cooked these tires. He got a little push there, but it didn't really slow him down much. We got 5 to go. Oh, nearly snuck the nose down there. And we get another yellow. Whew, that gives us a chance on the inside now. That gives us an opportunity. But we're going to have to be super careful on this restart. I was not good. I cannot clip that white line. But we will be spinning out. Nick's still in 2nd. We'll see if he can get back in line and not lose too much, or if he will get stuck up there, kind of like what we did. But we only lost 1 spot, thankfully. I'm going to have Alan just behind us.
Sorry, I got loose off of 2. I took it through the grass. I didn't think it bring out a caution.
Maybe just had enough people behind him to call it before he got to the grass or something. It's so easy to get these things loose, especially with that white line. If you clip that just right, I mean, you could just go sailing. We've almost done that 2 or 3 times out of 4. Should be okay on fuel.
The race has been extended so we can have a green-white
yeah, we're fine.
finish. Pit road is closed.
Green-white checkered, number 1. We got unlimited attempts. But we should only need 1, I would imagine. I want to get back to 4th. That's what we ran in practice, and that's what we've been running pretty much the whole time. I want to see if I can get back there. Brandon's been matching us for pace, though. I think we're both pretty much the exact same speed. He's probably got a little bit better tires than I do, because we were pushing it pretty hard at the end of that first long run. And I think he's a little bit better off the corner, but if he's stuck on the outside,
Alright, man, we're going green.
maybe we can take advantage of that,
Alright,
and then
man,
he
line up
won't
on
have
the
enough time to get
row.
back to us. Don't think we were going to pass him there if that stayed green, though. Let's see how this works. Make sure we don't overcook the entry and slide up or spin out or something.
The pace car is in.
Billy's been holding on fairly well as well. He's just to our outside.
Green flag, green flag.
Timed that all right.
Leader is on 40.61. 8, you got one outside.
Oh, pushed up bad.
Stay low. Stay low. White flag, one more left to go.
Watch that white line, side by side.
Stay low.
Just clear them. Can we get it through 3 and 4 without spinning out? We do. We hold on for 4th place, just ahead of Brandon. Great race.
There's the checkered flag.
Woo!
Yeah, that was fun. Good race, guys.
Great job.
Screw you
Travis.
up on that first restart there. I think I might have squeezed you into the wall.
Wasn't me.
A great racing, everyone.
Great race with Brandon there. We just snuck around him. I think he was quicker than us by a little tiny bit there at the end. But had that late restart, that's what hurt him. We got the inside on him, and he was holding on really well. Just survived it. 78.62. A lot worse than what Nick had, so that's why he was so much quicker, plus just being quicker. Ooh, that was fun. That was a fun one. Only a couple cautions there, and it's about a 40-minute race. That sounds about right. Let's take a look at everything that happened. There's that white line just grabbing James. That was on lap 2. But that white line was deadly. It was really easy to get it loose. That was when Billy was blinking. This is what happened to Brandon. Oh, he hit it with the right rear. That was a bad angle there. I'm surprised he didn't get more damage. And he was quick at the end. And through the whole thing, pretty much, with that little hit. He was doing really well. Chad up on the outside. This is when we got to his inside. He was holding it up high, and then he kind of got it stuck into the wall, and that cost him some spots. Jump to lap 25. Big push out of 4 there. That is always a dangerous corner exit. Always tends to go straight up into the wall, as Raymond demonstrates there as well. And there, that's a popular place to hit the wall out of 4. And again. And this is when Billy grabs it just ahead of us on lap 55. That gives us the chance to get around him. He was falling off a little bit there. Did he post his tires? Maybe he burned them up a little bit. 69.65. So yeah, he really burned up that right front. I think he was just pushing a little too hard at the beginning, and then because he flew by us at the beginning, I think he got up to 2nd or something. He got ahead of Steven. And then he coming back. I think he just used up his right front a little bit. This is Brett, the first caution, I think, or maybe not. 19, Raymond just kind of squeezed him there. Because he's on the white line, he kind of just comes down into him. But maybe he was expecting him to be a little bit below that. I don't think this actually was the yellow. Jump to lap 78. Oh, I think that was the yellow. Brett was apologizing for that. Just overcooked the entry into 1 a little bit. Gets into the back of James. Sends him around. I was almost doing that in practice. They're all over the place there on the restart. Ooh. Trip goes wide there, grabs the wall. And that's all that shows up. I guess we'll take a look at Peter causing the second yellow is what he said after he spun before we had the green-white checkered. No, I guess it would have been up here, right? No, it had to have been here. Somebody got loose there. Yeah, he just grabbed the white line. I mean, it was so difficult to run down there. You had to really be careful or have a super tight setup, but then I don't know how you were getting it to turn. if you had a tight setup, because I was already pushing really bad. But that white line was not friendly. That's usually a line you can hit cutting down off the corner, like kind of straightening out the exit, but if you touch the white line this time, it just snapped on you. But we make it back to 4th, have a great race there, and that was fun. Steven's saying he thought he squeezed me in lap 85. I don't remember him doing that. Just want to take a look. No. That's what he's talking about. He didn't do anything there. We weren't even at his outside, I don't think. Yeah, he said he got loose. Yeah, he was fine. He was so much quicker than us, though. We weren't even still on his outside. Brandon pushed up really wide there, but I was entering really hard, too. Trying to hold him off and maybe get up back in front of him, but I just got crazy tight on the exit there. But yeah, P4, good race, great driving and hard battling there, and that was fun. Always love jumping in these cars and always love racing them here. Great track for them, of course, and yeah, a lot of fun.